Take two. How's it going, everyone? Nick here, and today we're going to talk about The Flash, Season 9, Episode 12, A New World, Part 3, Changes. I tried recording this, and apparently my mic was off, so it's what I get for not checking the settings in OBS after getting a new keyboard and the keyboard hacking up all my audio settings. Anyway, so, to the episode, enough complaining about that. The episode picks up where the last one left off, Eddie pulling out the bullet that he shot himself with. Um, this causes Corber to believe him that he is in fact Eddie Thawne. Um, but when she suggests that they go and investigate, like, do tests and whatnot to make sure, that he's not like a cyborg or whatever, because this is Central City. The insane happens, like, all the fucking time. It's a bit much. It's got similarities to Metropolis and Smallville in that regard, and Gotham. Poor Star City. It's just normal. Anyway, the um, what was I saying? Yeah. So when she suggests testing, Eddie freaks out. And when he's freaking out, a micro singularity opens and sucks up Corber. Theoretically killing her. We obviously this is the timeline is currently scuffed as fuck, right? Like clearly it is scuffed beyond scuffed. Like, why is Eddie alive? Anyway, so Eddie heads off to find the Flash. He heads to Star Labs. Now, while at Star Labs, we find out that Nora has gotten her first mission as team leader, because the Flash is up top on the watchtower. Weird, because we don't got a Batman in the Arrowverse, but hey. I mean, actually, we do. We have literally every single live-action movie Batman, as well as the live-action TV series from like the 60s and whatnot. Batman, all of the Batmans. Um, are technically part of Arrowverse, but no, I'm like Earth Prime has no Batman. Or at least it didn't as of um. But hey, technically the thing was started by the Flash in Arrowverse, so it's fine. It's started by the Flash, Supergirl, Superman, White Canary, etc. Um, so that's whatever. It's the League instead of just the Justice League. It's just the League. We also have the Justice Society in another Earth, but also not. It's all really complicated. I swear. I don't know. We don't know what the hell is going on with with Earth Prime and whatnot. Like Jay Garrick is on Earth Prime, but he shouldn't be because he's like the Earth 2 Flash, and I'm just like they never explained that, which is whatever. Anyway, that's completely that's a complete tangent. Speaking of tangents, I'll be watching the Flash 1990 series and doing videos on it. It is $14 on eBay if you guys want to buy the DVDs and watch it along with me. I'll probably announce it in Discord. So join that link in the description and all that. Anyway, back to the show. Um, they see some weird radiation type thing, and so Nora goes to investigate. Now, when she heads up to the Flash Museum, we see us as the viewer see like an edified version of Nora, but not but she doesn't. There's a singularity that's open, and Nora zooms in, grabs Eddie, and pulls him away, closing the portal I guess due to distance or whatever. Um, and she realizes, wait a minute, you're Eddie Thawne. You should be dead. And so they go. She takes him down to Star Labs, and they do all the testing, gauntlet thing. Cool, cool. Um, while this is happening in the present, Cecile and the team send Cecile, 2023 Cecile, into the future because her empath powers work across time. So she goes in, and when she sees future Allegra and future Chester, uh, they drop a weird hint at that causes her that question. Wait, how often do I go home? And she only goes home twice a year, apparently. And this upsets her enough that she loses the connection to the future and she goes back. Now, Keon manages to talk her through it and get her, up like look, not just Keon, I'm pretty sure it's like all of Team Flash. Um but we'll just give the credit to Keon. It might have been Mark as well. Um oh no, it was Chester. I'm like looking at it now. No, the conversation is Chester. Keon has Chester go to thing because Keon says he's the best person for the job. So Chester goes, talks her back up. Now she manages to, find that confidence. I'm gonna be the best mom ever in 20 years. Woo. Um, and she goes back into the future, into her future self's body. Now, while this is happening, ho 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 ho. So Nora, after Eddie had shown up, sends a message off to her dad in the watchtower. Apparently, they can't just send it. Now the message mentions that they've got a code Scarlet. We don't know what that is. We can take a guess. Um, Timeline shenanigans is probably what Code Scarlet is. Uh, anyway, after the message is sent, Gideon starts acting wonky, and Nora finds a blue crystal on the floor. Nora apparently just does not understand. Don't pick up shit off that just magically appears off of the floor. She has not learned that lesson yet. Um, which great. Now she does. Uh, she picks it up and gets possessed by the negative speed force, which is now confirmed to be the negative speed force. It should be noted, Nora, big speed force Nora, big Nora as she is. Hold up, let me pull that up. Um, Arrow. I wanna. She has like a million nicknames, so let me put. XS calls her Big Nora, so speed force. Doesn't say. Sad. He calls her like Speed Force Nana or something. Bart, in reference to the fact that she's the Speed Force and in the form of his grandmother. Um, the Speed Force is technically a Nora Allen doppelganger now, which is cool. Um, but yeah, the Speed Force mentions that now Barry's family is the only like trace of the Speed Force left, and she. Whoo. Now, okay, so back to Nora West Allen being possessed. Excess gets possessed, and then now she tries to obviously the negative Speed Force tries to convince Eddie to take on the power, and all of this. Eddie walks away, and then Barry shows up. He gets pulled in by the. Since when is the negative Speed Force blue? That's my question. Anyway, so Barry shows up and gets yeeted by the negative speed force because he won't hurt his daughter. Uh, anyway, so a speedster fight breaks out, and Cecile does manage to get back into her future body, and now the negative speed force manages to beat Barry, only because Barry doesn't want to hurt his daughter. It's it's a weird one. While this fight is happening, Eddie goes to visit 2049 Iris, and he tries to convince her that they should be together, and it fails spectacularly. Um, and then he vows revenge, because of course he did. You know, we gotta vow revenge, right? Vengeance! Because everyone is Batman, right? Everyone is Batman, and therefore, because you know, everyone is Batman, and therefore, we should all vow vengeance. No, but it's because it's like a supervillain trope. I will have my revenge, and it's just. Anyway, he was telling Iris, "You, Barry, and everyone you love," and then walks away. Now, Cecile comes up and just holds the possessed Nora mid-air with with her empath powers, pulls out the negative speed force, banishes the negative speed force. Literally, this woman just exorcised her step granddaughter, which is fucking badass. Cecile's powers are fucking badass. I love them. Anyway, with the successful saving of Excess, we go back to Star Labs, wherein the 2049 team finds out that present Cecile is in future Cecile's body, as well as the Barry is 2023 Barry. But they're like, why don't we remember this fight? Um, Now they bring up the fact that Speed Force Nora has said that Barry's family is um the last of the Speed Force. If they die, that's it. But uh oh yeah, so that if they die, that the Speed Force is no more. And they meant, and then XS and Barry mentioned, wait, is this why we can't feel her? Um, Now, after this, Iris shows up. Sorry, sorry, I'm like, just. It's because this is the second time recording it, so my brain's just like all over the place again. So Iris shows up, says, "Barry, we need to talk." They do talk. In it, um, she talks about like the way Eddie was acting and how he was being like really weird. Barry asks, "Are we happy?" Iris replies with, "Yes, we are more in love by the day." And after she says this, Barry gets zapped once more with the negative speed force, blue lightning, weird shenanigans thing. And the episode ends with Eddie picking up the blue crystal and opening up a portal, like a singularity, like a controlled opening of a singularity, which is just like, excuse me, Eddie, the fuck are you doing? Don't do this bad. But I mean, I guess hey, that's what it is. We also find out that the red lightning all over the place currently is the timeline fracturing. It's not the negative speed force. It's actually the timeline fracturing. Um this episode honestly is a big of a doozy. And honestly, I love where this is going. I saw the preview of next episode. I don't like where the next episode is going to end up, but I mean, hey, it's the final episode of Flash. I'm sure it'll be great. And once it's done, it's done. Uh I actually like this season, right? Like, but I mean, you guys tell me what you guys thought of the episode down in the comment section down below. That's gonna be for this video. If you guys haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys next time, and as always, stay bright. Apologies for the weirdness this video. Like I said, this is take two. Anyway, see you guys. Bye bye.